Oh boy, some drama going down in the Dragon Ball realm, and they might be getting this dude out of here. I don't know. Yeah, let's talk.
Sometimes I be riding your face and hit like Genjutsu in place. That's how it be though. Nothing but great effort just to get a C though. Eyes watching but we never seem to be though.
So in case some people don't know, the person that handles the Dragon Ball Super manga and has handled it up until this point, I believe 36 or 37 chapters in, is different than the original creator. Now, he works based on a draft from the original creator, Akira Toriyama, but Toyo Taro, the man that handles the Dragon Ball Super manga, has come under fire today. Earlier this morning, I believe, is when an image leaked out that showcased that potentially, or allegedly, because I don't want to say anything, you know, I'm not trying to catch no lawsuits over here in the Fineva realm, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my earthling, stand in front of me, no lawsuits, no. But pretty much, it seems as though he was caught tracing an image of Captain America, and if you put them side by side, which I'll showcase them here, people have even done overlappings, it looks very similar, like he was tracing for an image of Goku, and a lot of people right now are going crazy. They're comparing him to Kenji Yamamoto, and in case people don't know about Kenji Yamamoto, when Dragon Ball Kai originally debuted, it had a different composer compared to what they did after the fact. They eventually had to change composers. Well, they had to replace the original score with the old Dragon Ball Z score because this man was just straight up stealing music from everywhere and either recreating it or just using it and passing it off as his own. I think he went as far as to steal from Pink Floyd, from the movie Avatar. The dude was running rampant and you know, stealing different things. He got caught and they got him the book out of here. He'll probably never work again in his life in the music industry. He's gone. And people are comparing Toyo Taro to that guy right there. They're saying, uh-oh, because he got caught, again, seemingly tracing with this image. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to start digging and seeing, well, is there anything else we can find? But I gotta say, to be honest with you, if it's just this one image, just this one image, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, it's an image, whatever. I don't think that the witch hunt and the manhunt that people are putting on right now, because if you go on Twitter right now, I'm on my Twitter, I'm like, yo, people got their pitchforks out, which that's Twitter life in case you don't know Twitter. Sometimes it could be beautiful, sometimes people are just like animals ready to rip people apart for the smallest things, and people are really upset. But personally, again, I don't think it's that big of a deal, because for starters, if we're going to go that route and call that like, oh shit, he's tracing, he's terrible, whatever, then we're gonna have to do that for a lot of different things. I mean, for crying out loud, the author of My Hero Academia, Horikoshi, he just did something similar recently where he had the cover of one of the volumes of Deku fighting Muscular, and it looks identical to an image of Spider-Man and shit, and he's done some homage as well where he's had the characters or whatever. So if we're gonna do this to Toyo Taro, then we're gonna have to go and get every single person that has done something like this, because it's not like if we could go verbatim, like, you know, chapter per chapter, like he's ripped off this drawing, he's ripped off that drawing, he's traced this, he's traced that. I think it's definitely ridiculous. I definitely think this is right now that mob mentality of like, yo, we caught him doing something wrong or something that we deem as wrong, we're gonna get him out of here. It's literally one drawing, like, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't even identically match. It probably was inspired. He probably did trace a little bit, and then he made it into his own or whatever. I mean, yeah, granted, I mean, you're a professional at this point, because there's a lot of rumors that Toyo Taro is the creator of Dragon Ball AF, Toyble. A lot of people credit him to being that same person. Yeah, whether he is or not, that's neither here nor there. But if you're at this point, you shouldn't do that at all. I mean, again, we're going to have to attack Horikoshi. We're going to have to attack a lot of people if we're going to point him out for this instance right here. Just him alone, then we got to go and attack everybody else, because it's like, he's not the only person in history that's ever done this. Especially if it's just one shot, it's like, I think people are blowing it out of proportion, and again, the mob mentality, and that's something that I don't rock with. Like, I'll look at it, you know, again, I'll let you guys be the judge if you think this is a big deal and he needs to get the fuck out of here or some shit like that. But personally, I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's just an image, one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he should be pro. He shouldn't be doing that at all. But the man came up, for crying out loud, essentially mirroring Akira Toriyama's work. You got to think about that for a second too. He came up, especially if he's the one responsible for like AF and things of that nature, you know, fan work or whatever. If he was doing that, and then on top of that transitioning to the Dragon Ball Super official manga, he was probably tracing a lot of Toriyama's work over and over again to get the idea down. Maybe this, you know, image or whatever, he really wanted to replicate it because he's hype, you know, Avengers is a big deal right now. Infinity War, Thanos, everybody's going freaking crazy over it. Maybe he just wanted to get it on in. He was inspired and he did that, and it's not a big deal. Now, I will change my tune, and I reserve my right to, if it comes out that this man has done more than just this. You know what I'm saying? If there's iconic shots that people are pulling out and saying, yo, he ripped this off, yo, he ripped this off, then I'm gonna say bye, because they're gonna get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? I know right now a ton of people are just digging through every chapter of everything this man has ever drawn, down to Dragon Ball Heroes, because in case people don't know, he was the original manga author of the Dragon Ball Heroes manga, and then they had to put it on hiatus because he transitioned over to Super, well, the Resurrection F manga, and then Super, whatever, Resurrection F adaptation, you know, manga adaptation, whatever. So people are gonna go ham. If it comes out, I'll give you guys an update on, hey, he also did this, this, and that. But as of right now, I gotta say, I think the mob mentality is corny. Again, there's so many authors that do things like this. They do tributes, they do homage, and all of this other stuff. If you're gonna pinpoint one freaking image that we've seen so far and say Toyotaro needs to get out of here, he's Kenji Yamamoto now, that's ridiculous, and I'm not gonna rock with that. But I'm kind of curious. I want to see you guys' perspective on all of this. Do you think that him doing this is like terrible and he needs to get out of here, especially if there's gonna be more Dragon Ball manga in the future? He shouldn't be the guy at the helm of it if he's, you know, doing these things. I think if it's just this one thing, he'll probably learn his lesson from the social media butt whipping he's about to take and is already taking, and he probably won't do it again. But I'm just saying, it's like, really? Like, we're really gonna lynch him for that? And that goes into a whole other discussion of like social media and mob mentalities. Is just ridiculous. It's like, if you're not a perfect human being, if you make a mistake or you do something that we deem as a mistake, we're gonna lynch you and throw you out the, like, is that the world we're living in right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting a little bit into a more societal discussion out of all this is like, people are humans. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. We all make mistakes. I don't mean to lynch people, especially something like, come on, ridiculous. Yeah, just wanted to get my 2 cents in again. You think Toyotaro needs to get out of here? You think that this is crossing the line over one image, or what's up with that? And your overall perspective on the lynching mob mentality that is the internet. But that is all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, stalk my Facebook, follow me on Twitch to get more when the video ends. I'm ForeverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime. And why did I do this? Anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day.
Making major moves, laughing at the haters lose. We don't give a fuck, virginity intact, cream stack. Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. But now it's whatever, one day I'll be your favorite, but never. No matter how you